This is CCS-TV, empowering voices, inspiring futures.
At Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, we believe in supporting our community and helping you achieve your financial goals and strive to make a positive impact for our members and the community. Our mission is to empower individuals with the skills and resources necessary to achieve financial freedom. As our members and the community achieve their goals, we fulfill ours, creating a brighter future together. Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, your partner in financial well-being.
Hi everyone, Pat Smeraldo, Collaborative Children's Solutions here, Wednesday evening, getting ready to do basically what Justin Gould and I spoke about when we started CCS-TV, and that was to bring in the youth to practice responsible journalism, be comfortable on camera, but realistically tell their story. When we first started this and we had different kids come to us and do different shows or different concepts, Sebby Gibbs obviously comes to mind, sports guru, had his own podcast at home, learned that from a family friend of ours. We had Sebby come on to the Tarp Skunks, can't even talk, it's been a long day, Tarp Skunks games and provide the color commentary with Dre Guinness. And it was awesome right off the bat. But one thing I really wanted to do, and Justin, was to tell Seb, you're welcome here. Come down to CCS TV. It's your show. And what you're going to see tonight is Sebby. Created by Sebby, written by Sebby, expressed by Sebby. And that's important to us here at CCS TV. We do have some other original programming coming up. We are and have been speaking to businesses and agencies about doing the same thing, to come into this studio and speak about their craft or their business or whatever they do. We're really excited for that. But tonight's all about Sebby Gibbs. He is the inaugural podcast here at CCS TV. We practiced a little bit last week for a little segment, but tonight Sebby takes the reins and he runs wild. And this is where CCS TV is going to go. It's going to go with the kids and the youth of our community to come in here, whether it's sports, social life, college, what they want to do for a living, mental health. We've talked about that. If they come in and talk about their mental health and positives that they do and to avoid negative ups and downs, that's fine too. But that's where CCS TV is going. And tonight I'm extremely honored. I'm proud not to only know Sebby and have worked with him since summer, but to watch him do his thing. So tonight, it's Sebby Gibbs' show.
Welcome back to CCS Sportscast. I'm your host, Sebby Gibbs, and let's get started. We're going to talk about the wild card round, and later in the podcast, we're going to predict some of the divisional round. So to start, the first game on Saturday, Rams versus Panthers. In this one, the Rams took 34-31. This one was closer than a lot of people expected. Rams are 10.5-point favorites in this one, and the Panthers kept it within 3. Puka Nacua was fed at the start of the game. 10 receptions, 111 yards, 1 reception touchdown, 3 carries, 14 rushing yards, and 1 rushing touchdown was his stat line on the day. Matthew Stafford played very well in this one, and he is definitely the front runner for MVP right now. He had 304 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. And I think Matthew Stafford really helped the Rams win this one, as he was really comfortable in the pocket through multiple touchdowns and just helped them succeed a lot in this one. Also, a key note for the Panthers, Bryce Young, he played really well, but wide receiver or undrafted free agent wide receiver, second-year player Jalen Coker emerges as one of Carolina's top options, as he had 9 receptions for 134 yards and a touchdown. He played really well in this one, and he was crucial in keeping this game very close. So let's go to the next game. Bears versus Packers. This one was in Chicago. Bears I don't believe they were favorites in this one, though, being the 2 seed. Bears ended up winning, though, 31-27, and they came back 18 at half to win. Jordan Love, 3 touchdown passes in the first half, yet he only had 1 in the second. So that just shows you how much the Packers struggle in the second half at that game. Packers lose 5 straight without Micah Parsons. And there's a big question if Matt LaFleur is going to have his job next season, as Green Bay has just not been successful in playoffs lately ever since Aaron Rodgers has left. Next game, 49ers, Philadelphia. Philadelphia was favorites in this one. They were home, 3 seed versus 6 seed, and they ended up losing 23-19. 49ers win. And a big note out of this one, George Kittle pops his Achilles, and he is out for this year, for the rest of the playoffs, and maybe some of next year. And this is a big knock for the 49ers because he is crucial for them, as he's one of their top receivers, and he is a great red zone threat, so it's going to be tough for the 49ers to make a deep run without him. And the 49ers pass game still did really well without George Kittle. Brock Purdy threw 2 touchdown passes, and the wide receiver Juwan Jennings threw a touchdown pass on a little trickery there. So, yeah. Also, a note out of these 3 games, there was 12 fourth-quarter lead changes in the first 4 games at least. So these games were very exciting, very close, and, yeah, very good watch. Next, we have the Sunday night game, Chargers versus Patriots. This one was very low scoring, a defensive thriller. A lot of turnovers in this one. Drake May throws an interception. Drake May loses a fumble. Justin Herbert also lost a fumble. And this one only ended up 16-3. Patriots win. And, yeah, there was really not much to this game. The Patriots' defense played very, very well, limiting the Chargers to only 3 points. So, yeah. And then the next game, which was a really close game as well, Texans and Steelers on Monday Night Football. 30-6, Texans win, and you think I said it was a close game, but 30-6, it's not very close. They ended up winning by 24 because of their defensive dominance in the fourth quarter. They had 2 defensive touchdowns. One was a strip sack to the house, and one was a pick six. So, yeah, the Texans defense played very, very, very well. And the Texans offense also played very well against the Steelers defense, yet they couldn't get anything done, really. They only had 7 offensive points for the first couple quarters. C.J. Stroud throws for 250 and a touchdown. Woody Marks, 19 carries, 112 yards and a touchdown. And Christian Kirk has 144 yards and a touchdown. And out of this game, Monday night, Mike Tomlin ends up resigning after 19 years with the Steelers. And a big question coming out of this one, Aaron Rodgers may retire. We don't know yet. In his career, he has 5 MVPs, 1 Super Bowl, and he's definitely a lock on Hall of Fame if he does retire. So we will be back after this break, and we will be talking about the Bills game. So we will see you after the break.
At Wegmans, we've crafted our new sandwiches with layers and layers of deliciousness. Each one is made fresh with our very best ingredients, like hearty breads made with grains from near our stores, premium cheeses, and freshly carved meats. We've packed big, delicious flavor into every bite for sandwiches that are endlessly good.
Welcome to Lakewood, New York, where community and adventure meet by the water's edge. Stroll our farmers market, sip something special at bag and string wine merchants, and discover local shops that feel like home. From sailing and pickleball to concerts in the park, every season brings a reason to gather. Lakewood isn't just a destination, it's a way of life. Discover it for yourself. Lakewood, where good times live.
Welcome to the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame, located at 15 West 3rd Street in Jamestown. Visitors will see photographs, awards, apparel, and other sports memorabilia. We invite all visitors to stop in the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame and learn about the sports history of Chautauqua County.
Welcome back on CCS Sportscast. This time we are going to be talking about the Bills' current game last week in the wild card, and we are going to be talking about their divisional round matchup against the Broncos. To start, the Bills played the Jaguars earlier this week, as the Bills ended up taking that one in a very, very close game. And this was the number one rushing offense versus the number one rushing defense. And James Cook was limited to only 46 yards in this one. So Josh Allen really did it all. He was 28 for 35. He had 273 touchdowns, 1 passing touchdown, 11 carries for 33 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. And he was insanely crucial for the Bills' success in this one. It was insanely close. And I will say the wide receiver core also stepped up big, as Khalil Shakir caught all of his 12 targets, 12 for 12, for 82 yards. Dalton Kincaid had a receiving touchdown, and Brandon Cooks, 3 receptions for 58 yards. Shaq Thompson, earlier in this game, he had a very crucial interception, as also Cole Bishop had an interception at the end of the game to seal the game. But I will say, one thing that the Bills can work on out of this one is that their run D has still been struggling a little bit, as they let up 154 yards in this one. It's not crazy, but definitely the Jaguars depended on their run game a lot. So if we can limit that, then the Bills will be very, very set up for success. Let's talk about some Bills injuries here, as there's been a lot of news lately. Some good for the Bills is that Curtis Samuel and Ed Oliver practice windows open, so they will be returning in the next 21 days at least. And linebacker Terrell Bernard, cornerback Maxwell Hairston, and running back Ty Johnson are all quote-unquote improving per Sean McDermott. But for that good, there is a lot of bad, as Gabe Davis and Joshua Palmer are both out for a year, as well as special teamer Tyrell Shavers also caught some balls on Sunday. Yes, Sunday. Jordan Poyer will be out versus Denver. And this Bills receiving core is very, very thin right now. Curtis Samuel, Gabe Davis, Josh Palmer, Tyrell Shavers, all out for the rest of playoffs at least. And Josh Allen's really going to have to do it all if the Bills want to make a really deep run in this playoff. So we are going to predict the Bills game next week against the Broncos. I predict that it's going to be really close again, 34-31. Bills win. Bills D is, again, not 100%, injuries. Ed Oliver will maybe come back in this one. But I do imagine their run game D still struggling a bit. Bills face number 1 and number 2 as Denver's number 2 rushing defenses back-to-back weeks. And they're really going to have to rely on Josh Allen and this banged-up receiving core to do it all, as last game James Cook only limited to 46 yards, and that's not going to get it done for the Bills. So the pass game is going to be heavily relied on by the Bills. Another note on the Bills' run defense. Broncos are middle of the pack for rushing yards this year with 2,018 yards. So I don't imagine they're going to run all over the Bills, but I do think it's going to be similar to last game, as the Jaguars' run defense was middle of the pack as well. So we posted on Facebook about questions for you have for us, so if we can get those up. First, what are key points versus Denver for the Bills to win? I think they really need to play good run defense. Josh Allen's going to have to play lights out, honestly. He's going to have to put up one of his best playoff performances yet, as the receiving core is banged up. Keon Coleman we're going to see a lot. Khalil Shakir. So, yeah, basically we're going to have to rely on Josh Allen. Insanely, he's going to have to play really good. And that's really the Bills' hope and what they need. The defense also, we can't slack on pass defense. Jordan Poyer is going to be out, and he's been key for the Bills as making multiple tackles this year. He's probably top 3 on the Bills right now, and he has a couple picks on the year. So, yeah. Next question, who is the fill-in for Jordan Poyer? So, in the Jacksonville game, Jordan Poyer went out, and Jordan Hancock went in. Late-round pick for the Bills out of Ohio State. I think it's going to be rotational. I think DeMar Hamlin we're going to see a little bit of. Jordan Hancock, but I think they're going to see how it goes and stick with whoever is doing better. I imagine DeMar Hamlin, but if Jordan Hancock is playing better, I imagine that's what they're going to go with. So the next question is, what game plan should the offense have? So playing the number 1 and 2 rush defense back-to-back weeks, James Cook is going to be limited in yards this week. I don't think we're going to be able to give him workhorse carries, because last game we tried at the start and we couldn't get anything going on offense. So the pass game, definitely. And I think we need to take more high percentage passes for high percentage yards, because they're doing this thing where they run these screen passes a lot and 3-4 yard chunks, and it's just not doing it for the Bills. So I think they need to throw more high percentage balls and high percentage plays, pretty much. So the next question is, how will the altitude affect the Bills? So playing a mile high is definitely different than playing in Buffalo. It's going to be drier. They're going to get dried up in the throat easier. But I don't think it's anything Buffalo can't handle. It's just a little different. I don't think it's going to have anything to do with the play, personally. So some keys for the Bills' success at Denver. Pretty much Bills, their pass game. The pass game is going to have to be... Okay. Pass game is going to have to be playing really good. Josh Allen, these wide receiving core. For Denver, I think they need to stick on their run game if they want to win this game, as Bills' defense is banged up, and if they find the point or find the spot to run it, they're going to get yards. They're going to run all over this Bills defense, honestly, if they draw up the right play and know where to run the ball. So, yeah. Do we have any more questions? How should we set up the run game? I think we need to do a little bit more outside runs. Bills have been running a lot of inside, up the gut, 3-4 yard plays, and that's not how we need to win this game. High chunk yardage plays are going to help the Bills in this one. So, yeah, we're going to go to break, and after break, we are going to talk about the remaining games in the divisional round. We will see you after this one.
Place where you can not only find your next new car, you can customize it exactly how you want it. Build a vehicle from one of your favorite brands, secure rebates and incentives, and expect delivery within 6 to 8 weeks. Get the keys to your ride in-store or in your own driveway and enjoy a year of complimentary Schultz Auto Care. Walk in to view our exciting inventory of vehicles arriving daily, or schedule your digital consultation online today to discover why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
At Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, we believe in supporting our community and helping you achieve your financial goals and strive to make a positive impact for our members and the community. Our mission is to empower individuals with the skills and resources necessary to achieve financial freedom. As our members and the community achieve their goals, we fulfill ours, creating a brighter future together. Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, your partner in financial well-being.
Welcome to the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame, located at 15 West 3rd Street in Jamestown. Visitors will see photographs, awards, apparel, and other sports memorabilia. We invite all visitors to stop in the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame and learn about the sports history of Chautauqua County.
Back on CCS Sportscast. This segment, we are going to be predicting the remaining divisional round games. First off, Seahawks 49ers. This is the 1 seed Seahawks versus the 6 seed 49ers. And in this one, I think it's going to be very low scoring. Seahawks and 49ers played a couple weeks ago, which is week 18 actually, and it was 13-3. And then before that, in week 1, they played, it was 17-13. They split, Seahawks winning week 18 and 49ers winning week 1. I think based off the last 2 games from these 2 teams, it's going to be low scoring. Seattle is one of the best defenses in the league, same with the 49ers. So my prediction was 20-13, Seahawks getting the win. And one of the reasons I think Seahawks are going to win this game is because George Kittle tore his Achilles last game, and this is a big knock for the 49ers because in the 2 games against Seattle this year, George Kittle's had 9 receptions, 54 yards, and a touchdown, which doesn't seem like much, but in a game where it's low scoring and anything helps, that is a lot. And it's just a big knock, and I think that's what's going to help the Seahawks win. Not that's going to help them so much, but it's going to be less off their shoulder to defend. And now I think they need to stick more on the run game against the 49ers, as Christian McCaffrey played really well last week. So I predict that one to be 20-13. Seattle wins. Next is the Rams and the Bears. I think the Rams are a very better team, like a very more complete team and better team than the Bears. I think, with the MVP frontrunner, your team is more experienced. Puka Nacua, second in receiving yards this year with 1,715. I just think they're more complete than the Bears, and I don't think this one is actually going to be close at all. I think it's going to be 35-17. Bears did not play great in the first half last week against the Packers. So, and the Packers defense without Micah Parsons is not great. And I think the Rams defense is really going to surprise them off the jump. And, yeah, I think the Bears defense won't be able to help a lot against this offense. 4 passing touchdowns allowed last game against Green Bay. So I think this game's not going to be very close. 35-17, Rams win. This next one, Patriots, Texans. Another low score. I think it's going to be defensive thriller with the Patriots playing Chargers last week. And I think this one's also going to be a defensive thriller. Patriots got to the quarterback a lot last game. I expect them to get to the quarterback a lot this game. And I expect the Patriots to win 16-13. Texans allowed 6 in the wild card. Patriots allowed 3 in the wild card. So it could even be more low scoring than that, and this game could go both ways. The Texans defense, a similar team as the Patriots, the Buffalo Bills, they got to the quarterback 8 times in the game this regular season. So the Texans could easily win this one, but I like the Patriots in it. I think Drake May is going to lead the Patriots to the win. So I believe this is all. And, yeah, that is my predictions for the divisional round. And we will see you next week on CCS Sportscast.
Looking to feed the family, the whole team, or just your own hungry self? Honest John's has you covered. We're talking fresh-made subs, crispy wings, and pizza so good you might just start happy dancing. Trust Honest John's for takeout, delivery, and easy online ordering so you can get the goods without lifting more than a finger. Or stop in for our famous all-you-can-eat pizza buffet. From crispy wings to cheesy pies, Honest John's satisfies. Order now at honestjohns.pizza.
What's life like in Chautauqua County? It's where small town farm meets world-class culture, where your downtime gets an upgrade across miles of lakes, state parks, and vibrant local vineyards, where you can live the high life at a low cost as your dollars go further and your roots grow deeper. Whether you're building a business or advancing your career, settling down or settling up, choose Chautauqua County, where every step you take is toward the life you love. Start your next chapter at livechq.org.
There's always something happening in Lakewood. Kids can climb, swing, and play on our brand new playground, while grown-ups shop, sip coffee at Ryder's Cup, or catch live music at Hartley Park. Hit the courts, sail the lake, and explore our library and local markets. Lakewood brings neighbors and visitors together with fun around every corner. Lakewood, New York. Come play, come stay. Where good times live.
A place where you can not only find your next new car, you can customize it exactly how you want it. Build a vehicle from one of your favorite brands. Secure rebates and incentives and expect delivery within 6 to 8 weeks. Get the keys to your ride in-store or in your own driveway and enjoy a year of complimentary Schultz Auto Care. Walk in to view our exciting inventory of vehicles arriving daily, or schedule your digital consultation online today to discover why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
At Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, we believe in supporting our community and helping you achieve your financial goals and strive to make a positive impact for our members and the community. Our mission is to empower individuals with the skills and resources necessary to achieve financial freedom. As our members and the community achieve their goals, we fulfill ours, creating a brighter future together. Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, your partner in financial well-being.